Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we declared war on the Aztecs again and we've won a few very close battles down here, which is good. We've taken out a good number of his event-spawned troops and hopefully we can continue to do so. We are getting pretty low on money though. Can't afford to support the mercenaries that we have raised for much longer. We also have a child who lacks a childhood focus, a little bit of talent towards intrigue, but I guess we'll just go for thrift, maybe. Also, just occurred to me, we never actually raised our armies from Sweden and Poland. I guess we aren't raising Sweden. Okay. We can maybe get Poland, though. With not quite enough boats to actually transport them all. Don't split it in half, just see what is the smallest unit we can get out of here. I guess they're equal size, okay. Well, we'll take a free 2,500. We'll bring them down here. So, the situation here is we've just beaten a large Aztec army. The 28,000 that remains are retreating eastwards, but this 17,000 are heading towards us. We might fight this 17,000, or if it's looking like we're still on very low morale, we might just evacuate onto the boats. It looks like they're not actually keen to fight us of their own initiative, so that's fine. Heads to Myrtola for now. Okay, so this is plains. It looks like we won't be able to get in without a river crossing from anywhere. So if we're going to fight them, and I think we probably should, we're just going to have to accept the river crossing, which means we should use as many troops as we can comfortably fit in the supply limit. So just for simplicity, I suppose we'll take half of this. Let's take the higher morale half. And he's already recovered from his shattered retreat and is on his way back. Which is not good. Okay, so do we go in here, then we can move this army into this county. If it looks like it's going to get caught by the 28k, we can get it onto the boats and leave. Or just use it to reinforce this battle, which then he will probably reinforce on the other side. Gives us almost equal numbers. I think he outnumbers us slightly, but we'll have a bit of a head start. I think I'm going to go for the battle, and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be another close one, but it's worked out well for us so far. We don't have any organizers or administrators, I don't think. We do have an administrator. He's a terrible commander otherwise, though, so he won't be of use in the actual battle. Alright, we'll just let this go as is. So you're going to be out on the 19th. We don't want you to overlap, so that's perfect. Oh, he's trying to get out. We're going to catch him first, though. Possibly we shouldn't have. We should have let him take the river crossing, maybe, but hopefully this will work out okay. Alright, you are trying to catch me there. We're going to get out first. That's fine. We'll put the administrator in charge here, just to make sure that we get out and get into this battle as soon as possible. Some free tech as well. And I am being a bit more reckless with these battles than I otherwise would be because we're so low on money and I need to disband the mercenaries pretty soon. So if we can use them to their full effect, quickly as possible, all the better. So we are going to win this battle, and it looks like he's not coming in. So if we can win this, and we're still at very high morale, I'll probably just go in and fight another battle immediately with the other 28k. Oh, he is coming in. Be here on the 22nd. Might not be in time to even help out. Okay, we are at pretty high morale. We have 42,000, so that should be plenty. Assuming we don't lose a huge number of them to attrition. Our kinswoman Mora died a natural death, alright. So we did cross a river again for this battle, but we have a large enough numbers advantage, I think. These 10k are going to come back and get in here, I think. But they're at pretty low morale, so hopefully it won't be enough to actually help out. Ooh, we're doing badly here. So I think we're going to lose this one. I've noticed that Stefan and Roy are not on the best of terms. Okay. Family first. Alright, I think we went one battle too far. With the greatest time together, I'm sure they like each other better now. Family first. Well, we broke one flank, and hopefully we at least took out some of his troops. Oh, why are we retreating over there? That's terrible. I suppose I should have tried to do a controlled retreat. Okay. Well, we have another small army arrived from Poland. Let's bring our boats over here. I suppose we'll try to get our armies onto them. We're not being pursued, okay. We do need to disband the mercenaries, which is going to lose us almost 10,000. Well, now we should be making some money again. Meanwhile, he is down to 28,000 events 1 troops. I think he was on 50-something thousand before, so taken out about half of them. Of course, we're taking attrition here. Right, so at this point we are outnumbered. 18,000 versus his 30 or so. He's left this 7,000 pretty undefended, though. Also, we can retreat somewhere like to Sicily and land our troops and reinforce them, which I think is what we're going to do. We have a bit of a cushion of war score that we can use as basically time to get some reinforcements. Sweeney insists that I help him get an old hat to fit, a very futile task as he's too big for it now, as I've already told him several times. Okay. I'm going to say no child tells me what to do, or we can give in to his demands, and he may gain willful. Let's see, Rowdy and Willful I think are good for a martial focus. So I think we'll do that. He didn't become willful, but that's okay. Let's see, something that will help here as well, actually, we should disband our personal fleets. In fact, that could have helped us hang on to the mercenaries a little longer, so we should have done that before. Wasn't actually that much gold though, so maybe not. Alright, so we're losing sieges, that's fine. In fact, if he's assaulting things there, all the better. Right, we're up to 22,000. $23.5. As a reigning emperor, I rarely have any spare time, but for my little daughter Mary, I would move heaven and earth. Family first. Several vicious rumors have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I've finally managed to trace them back to King Callum II of England. And I thought you were a pious man. So we dislike him. Okay. Alright, we're up over 24,000, so he still has us outnumbered, but by a lesser margin at this point. I think we'll wait for 1 or 2 more ticks of reinforcements. 25. Get up to a maximum of 39, but I'm not really interested in waiting that long. Alright, France out of the defensive pact, so that gives us another option for our next war, though we have killed the Caliph, so that's probably where we'll go next. Okay, 26. I think we actually have more troops than him now. So I think we'll head over here. We'll land here. If we can do it quickly and easily, we might assault this back. Oh, our King of Poland has apparently died. Under suspicious circumstances, okay. So we have a new king who really does not like us. Well, I think we can take a guess as to what happened to the previous king. He's also a Cathar heretic. Alright, well, we could just appoint him to the council. The former king of Poland was our marshal, and he's not terrible at that. So we'll do that. That should make him happy enough that he'll agree to convert if we were at peace, which we are not. So we'll try to remember to do that. And I imagine this dangerous faction is because he was in it? It's actually not, okay. Aswan, Galloway, Wales, Cairo. Well, I don't want to really be handing out bribes right now. If any of them want anything in particular, if there's a vassal they want control of or something that we can take care of, but doesn't look like that's the case. Alright, we'll just send... Well, that's a pretty cheap bribe, I suppose, so I don't mind that. In fact, if all of them are that cheap, I'll probably just do it. 78. That's too much for now. 75 I will do, though. Okay. So hopefully we can get over here, crush this army. Then we're outnumbering his remaining forces by a decent margin. And we're not under any time pressure with losing money for mercenaries or anything, so we can maybe maneuver him into a favorable battle. Favorable for us, I mean, of course. Lithuania, out of the defensive pact, okay. Our marshal should also be training troops. Alright, so I guess we can afford to assault this. Oh, we fulfilled the ambition to become a paragon of virtue, so we are now known as the Holy. Good for us, I guess. Yeah, we'll take the ambition to groom an heir. Alright, lost a few hundred, but nothing too major. The new King of Poland is going crazy with revoking things. I guess he's revoking from all of his non-heretic vassals. Okay, we have a daughter who needs a childhood focus. Not particularly excellent at anything, but has some stats. I guess we'll go for diplomacy, maybe? Etiquette? It's been a while since we did that with any of our children. Let's get a better commander in this flank. We'll go in and attack this army. Ooh, he's lost a lot of troops up there. I wonder if he took some attrition or siege events or something. Or maybe he had to disband some mercenaries. I don't know if he raised any. It's kind of low on money. He's also attacking Barcelona's army. There is a revolt in Poland. So we completely destroyed this army, which is great. I will take the time to assault this back. And with the numbers difference here, I don't think we're even going to have to do any tricky maneuvering to bait him into a hills county or anything. Should just be able to win an outright battle easily enough. Okay. I think that's really something I'm interested in. Well, we also shouldn't try to attack him into the hills. If we can avoid it. Let's see. River crossings everywhere, okay. Well, maybe we'll just take a river crossing. We'll just wait here. He's going to head to Evora and we'll attack him there. There's another 1,000 or so down here, but that's not going to make too much difference. Alright, so crossing a river into plains, we have 10,000 more troops than he does. I think this should be a decent battle. He has no commanders in 2 of his flanks. Our Tanist Roderick had a daughter. Okay. Alright, that turned out pretty well. And a county has been converted. And we have a new Duke of Galloway as well. Seems relatively happy. Alright, he's down to 7,000 events, 1 troops, so it's basically the goal of this war accomplished then. I think we'll head up here, siege back this county, and then take our war goal, which was this county, I think? Yeah, okay. Alright, and we had a daughter as well. A genius daughter. Excellent. Hopefully a future empress. And our son needs an education focus. He's brooding and rowdy. So let's see. Rowdy is bad here. Brooding is good for stewardship. Rowdy is good for martial. I think we'll go for stewardship. He's equally good at either. Okay, we should be able to assault this one, no problem. We actually have 2 holdings here. 3 holdings taken, actually. We'll get them all. And we'll go to our war goal. We probably have... yeah, we're down 30% for not controlling this. So this will put us straight up to 60 or so. Over the supply limit here. Only slightly though, so that's okay. And we're going to have to siege it the slow way because we don't quite have enough troops. But that's totally fine. We might lose another siege down here in the meantime, but then the ticking war score will be going in our direction, and we now have him comprehensively outnumbered, I think, so it's basically over. But that's going to do it, I think, for this episode. We'll have to finish it in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.